Please, fam, make sure y'all tune in because we're gonna be talking about some superfoods today. Chia, surprisingly, this stuff called cacao or unsweetened chocolate, and miso soup. Right? So tune in so that we gonna break these down, and I'll let you know how I'm gonna use them in my new life. You know what I'm saying? After this fast. We are on day 19. Wow. Alright, peace. Make sure you watch the show. I'm so glad that we have this time together. Just to share a laugh or to sing a song. Just mess with you. If you're old enough, you know where that's from. Hit me up in the bottom, let me know where that's from. Alright, so with me almost completing the fast, I have to, y'all know, well, for those that don't know, I'm on day 19. There's been water this week. Now, well, up till Nia, it's been water. Now, there's nothing. Water, nothing. From now until Monty, right? So, one of the things I found was this 100% cacao. I think that's how you say cacao. We say cocoa, right? Unsweetened chocolate, right? Which is one of the things I'm gonna use as I experiment with making this bread. Now, it was supposed to be unopened, but I come home and my wife broke open the shit, just opened it and just left it ravaged, and then said, "Ooh, that's nasty." And let me tell you something. Now, if she say that it's nasty, it's nasty, right? Because where she come from, the chocolate they had, when I tasted that shit, I'm like, this guy, man. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, I've been raised up on sugar. I don't know no better. I'm thinking everything was. I thought chocolate was naturally sweet. I didn't know they had to add all that shit to it, right? So this is the raw form. But let's read about it. What is cacao good for? One of the most popular trees. So one of the most popular trees on the planet is cacao, the plant species from which cocoa and chocolate is derived. While some might think cacao or cocoa are one and the same, they're not. Exactly. Cacao is the tree, while cocoa is the product made from it. Not to be confused with cocoa and evergreen shrubs from which cocaine is concocted. Edible parts of the cacao pods and beans inside them can be processed to make cocoa powder, cocoa butter, or chocolate after being dried and fermented. Chocolate is a fermented food. I don't know if the ones that we eat now is, because cocoa beans were prized for their medicinal and aphrodisiac properties. They were traded just like currency among ancient South American civilizations. Rumor has it that Casanova was fond of them. The earliest known evidence that cacao was processed for ingestion goes back as far as 1400 BCE, gathered from discoveries of its residue on pottery excavated in Honduras, possibly to ferment the pulp for making an adult beverage. Sweetened forms came about when the Europeans landed in the New World and tasted cacao in liquid form. Although they hated it at first, someone discovered that adding honey made it downright palatable. By the 17th century, this form of chocolate was all the rage in Europe, and subsequently the world it still is. Health benefits of cacao. Listen up. There's been a lot of discussion about free radicals and antioxidants, but some are unsure of what these terms mean in regard to our health. Exposure to sun, cigarette smoke, pollution, and toxic chemicals such as chemical weed killers and unhealthy foods can all release free radicals activities in the body. However, they also can be produced by factors like stress, damaging health tissues. Antioxidants in the food you eat reverse that process, helping to combat disease by zapping harmful free radicals. That's where cacao come in. Raw cacao powder contains more than 300 different chemical compounds and nearly 4 times the antioxidant power of your average dark chocolate. More than 20 times that of blueberries. Protein, calcium, keratin, thiamine, riboflavin, magnesium, sulfur, flavonoids, antioxidants, essential fatty acids are also present. The precise blend of all these elements combined serve to kick in naturally occurring phytochemicals that have incredible benefits throughout the body, such as lowered LDL cholesterol, improved heart function, and reduced cancer risk. I am reading from Food Facts, presented by Macola. Phenethylamine, or PEA, is one of them. Large doses of this compound are said to be released into the brain when we are attracted to someone. But natural pain and stress relieving chemicals known as neurotransmitters stimulate the secretion of endorphins to help us stay alert and focused. Studies have shown that chocolate affects your emotions and mood by raising serotonin levels, which explains why chocolate is often craved when gloominess looms. Also to the rescue is a neurotransmitter called theobromine, a mild stimulant sometimes used as treatment for depression. It releases the compound anandamide, which produces uniquely euphoric feelings of relaxation and contentment. For those who think chocolate must be bad for you, it has to be if it tastes so good, right? Rest assured, there's only 1 gram of sugar in half a cup of serving raw cacao. It's what's done with it that makes this difference, unfortunately. High heat from processing and refining to produce different types of cocoa or chocolate damages the cocoa beans' micronutrients, along with the health benefits. Not only that, but additions like high fructose corn syrup, sugar, and partially hydrogenated oils limit the amount of actual cocoa, and dairy products actually block the absorption of antioxidants. So if it's nutritive benefits you're looking for, your average chocolate bar isn't likely to supply much. So they got a chart where they tell you all the stuff that's in it. Studies on cacao, let's go through that real quick. According to one study, black tea, green tea, red wine, and cocoa are all high in phenolic phytochemicals such as theaflavin, epigallocatechin, gallite, resveratrol, and procyanidin, respectively, which have been extensively investigated due to their possible role as chemopreventative agents based on their antioxidant capacities. Cocoa contains much higher levels of total phenolics and exhibit the highest antioxidant activity. These results suggest that cocoa is more beneficial to health than teas and red wine. Another study showed that while eating lots of fruit and vegetables was associated with lower risks of coronary heart disease and stroke, there was also a similar relationship found with cocoa, a natural polyphenol-rich food. Intervention studies strongly suggest that cocoa has several beneficial effects on cardiovascular health, such as lowering of blood pressure, improving vascular function and glucose metabolism, and reducing platelet aggression and adhesion. Proposed mechanism through which cocoa was thought to exert its positive effects included activation of nitric oxide synthesis. We talked about the nitric oxide, increased bioavailability of nitric oxide, as well as antioxidants and anti-inflammatory properties. So on this certain article, they have some recipes and a quick summary. Alright? So, y'all got the idea, right? So, this is going to be in the honey bun. We're going to start production tomorrow, or experiment. So now let's move to the next food that we're talking about today. We're also talking about miso. So I'm going through the store to get some stuff for the bacon, and I happen to be at John Eagle. And John Eagle had this big old package right here of miso soup on sale for 50 cents. Its expiration date is 30 August 2017, and this is a fermented food, family. Let's look at the benefits of miso soup, because I'm gonna start using this as a morning starter when I'm not on my intermittent fasting, right? Miso soup and some other stuff, because I'm gonna change up the view of breakfast a little bit. I got the little eggs. We already got the fermented eggs, but also I'm looking at adding some different stuff along with if I'm gonna use grains or whole wheat, whole oats, or whatever. I'm also gonna start incorporating some of this miso soup into my morning routine, right? So I could kind of replace some of the other stuff, keep my energy up. But let's look at some of the benefits of miso soup. Oh, miso horny. Oh, miso horny. I don't know if that's miso. Oh, miso soupy. Oh, miso soupy. Alright, miso soup, cancer-fighting probiotic in a bowl. Miso is a salty paste made from fermented beans, usually soybeans, that have been a staple ingredient in Japanese diet for thousands of years. It can also be made using certain grains such as fermented barley, rice, or oats, mixed with salt and a bacteria called koji, which results in a range of miso tastes, colors, and uses. Miso is one of the best condiments to keep on hand, as its versatile recipes and packed with some noteworthy health benefits. Known in the Western world as the main ingredient used to make miso soup, time-honored miso paste has been used traditionally to help battle health conditions including relieving fatigue, regulating digestive and intestinal functions, protecting against gastric ulcers, decreasing cholesterol and blood pressure, preventing inflammation, lowering risk for disease associated with lifestyle factors like cancer and heart disease. But wait, how can miso soup be healthy if it contains soy? Soy is a controversial topic, and generally I am in the no soy camp. How come? Today soy is touted as a health food that's high in plant-based protein, and therefore is added to numerous processed products, especially things like packaged veggie burgers made with soy lectin, soy milk, soy yogurt, and so on. Of course, soy is also the main ingredient in soybean oil and soy protein powder, where it's called soy protein isolate. But while some promote the benefits of soy, evidence shows that most forms of soy should be avoided. What's the problem with soy? Is soy bad for you? And hasn't it been included in Asian diet for centuries? The majority of soy used today as commercially sold products is far from the type of traditional consumed in Japan. and other parts of Asia. An extremely high percentage of soy grown in the U.S. today, roughly 94%, is genetically modified and is not harvested the same way as traditional soy was for generations. Therefore, it doesn't provide the same nutritional benefits or digestibility. According to the 2013 report in the Journal of Nutrition, the source of soybeans and the processing procedure used to make soy products are believed to be important aspects to consider, mainly because these have significant effects on the content of certain bioactive proteins, subunits, and anti-nutrients found in soy. The same report also mentions the documented potential safety concerns with increased consumption of soy products. Negative impacts of soy products have been observed in thyroid and reproductive functions, as well as certain types of carcinogen or carcinogenesis. Alright? So, overall existing data regarding soy risk is somewhat inconsistent or inadequate still, which is why the topic continues to be debated hotly. But the health benefits consuming soy protein or isolated soy products are not well supported at all. What sets miso apart, and similarly natto and tempeh, two other soy products, is that they're fermented. God damn it, family! I'm just gonna be quiet. Right? I've been talking to y'all about this fermenting shit for a long time. Y'all not listening to me. Right? That ambrosia, fermenting. You know what I'm saying? Vegetable, fermenting. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. I'm telling you, we can end all. Listen to me. Y'all might not, but we can end all gut-related diseases in our tribe if we wanted to. Is that they're fermented sources of soy. When you ferment soybeans, you have a completely different product that yields a completely different set of available nutrients. I call fermentation the fermentation process. I can't remember the name of what it would take lead and turn it into gold. Metaphysicians, you know what I'm saying? When they used to alchemy. Fermentation is alchemy, family. You know what I'm saying? When you use fermentation, what you had before is not the same. Right? That's why I'm in here fermenting this whole wheat for this bread. That's why I'm fermenting these vegetables and these eggs. That's why I'm taking this fermented seaweed. Right? That's why this is going to be a major part of the new me. The new me. Because I got to rebuild because my body is broken down. And y'all remember I was not wearing shirts and shit. And y'all saw me slimming down. But now I'm damn near like a skeleton. So I got to build back up. But I'm building back up on foods that's going to make me stronger, make me better, and allow me to live a long and healthy life. And still be able to kick it. Organically grown fermented soy products like miso, tempeh, or natto are the only types of soy I recommend consuming for this reason. So they go through the nutrition facts. Probiotics can help boost immunity. Probiotics because it's fermented. Alright? Let's go and read it. Just like toxins enter our system and make a sick, probiotic microscopic organism take residence in our digestive tract and actually benefit us. According to a 2013 study by Research Institute for Radiation Biology and Medicine at Hiroshima University in Japan, aside from containing probiotic cultures, miso is also a great source of numerous essential nutrients, including vitamins, microorganisms, salts, minerals, plant protein, carbohydrates, and fat. Miso also contains both antioxidant compounds and certain anti-nutrients. While normally we hear the word anti-nutrients and think of grains, legumes, nuts, seeds that haven't been properly prepared and therefore can potentially lower our nutrient absorption and interfere with digestion, some anti-nutrients can also be beneficial. In fact, another common name for anti-nutrients is phytochemicals. What exactly are anti-nutrients? Various phytochemicals, also called phytonutrients, are built into nearly all plant food and serve the purpose of protecting a plant's survival. Since they keep away certain predators like bugs or rodents, phytonutrients are known to have cancer-fighting properties and can also help control blood pressure, cholesterol, inflammation, and oxidative stress. Many studies have shown that fermentation has positive effects on anti-nutrients, helping to reduce the type of block nutrient absorption and, therefore, releasing more beneficial vitamins and enzymes. Fermentation also makes digestion of grains and beans that are used to make miso easier. So, we got that. You got that? So now let's move to the next food, the next superfood. And this one probably gonna need a show on its own. I introduce you, ladies and gentlemen, to the world famous chia seed. Give it up for the chia seed. Give it up. Chia. We're almost done, family. Top 10 health benefits of chia seed. Chia seed has been a staple in Mayan and Aztec diet for centuries. Today they draw the interest of many people for their health benefits and use in cooking. It turns out chia seeds are a rich source of nutrients and antioxidants. Y'all ready? Let's go do it real quick. Omega-3 fatty acids. Chia seeds are rich in polyunsaturated fats, especially omega-3 fatty acids. Chia seeds' lipid profiles are composed of 60% omega-3s, making them one of the richest plant-based sources of these fatty acids, especially of alpha-linolenic acid, or ALA. The omega-3s in chia seeds can help reduce inflammation, enhance cognitive performance, and reduce high cholesterol. Fiber is associated with reducing inflammation, lowering cholesterol, and regulating bowel function. Chia seeds are an excellent source of fiber, with a whopping 10 grams and only 2 tablespoons. That is 1/3 of the daily recommended intake of fiber daily. Antioxidants. Chia seeds are rich in antioxidants that help protect the body from free radicals, aging, and cancer. The high antioxidant profile also helps them have a long shelf life. They last almost 2 years without refrigeration. Minerals. 2 tablespoons of chia seed contains 18% of the daily recommended intake for calcium, 35% of the phosphorus, 24% for magnesium, and 50% for manganese. The nutrients help you prevent hypertension and maintain a healthy weight and are important for energy metabolism and a part of the DNA synthesis. Satiety. Satiety is the feeling of being full and satisfied, which helps lower food cravings between meals. The combination of protein, fiber, and gelling action of chia seeds when mixed with liquids, all contributing to the satiating effect. Gluten-free. Chia seeds contains no gluten nor grain. Therefore, all the nutritional benefits of chia seeds can be obtained in a gluten-free diet. Egg replacer. The outer layer of chia seeds swell when mixed with liquid to form a gel. This can be used in place of eggs to lower cholesterol and increase the nutrient content of foods and baked goods. To make the egg replacement, mix 2 tablespoons of chia seed with 3 tablespoons of water and let sit for 15 minutes. Can be digested whole. Unlike flax seeds, which are high in omega-3 fatty acids, fiber, and minerals, chia seeds do not need to be ground in order to obtain their nutrient or egg replacement benefits. Dyslipidemia. A study published in British Journal of Nutrition showed that chia seeds as a dietary fat source can lower triglycerides, cholesterol levels while increasing HDL or good cholesterol. The study also found that when substituting chia seeds for other fat sources such as corn oil, the ALA was able to prevent high triglyceride levels and reduce central obesity, blood sugar regulation. Chia seeds can play an important role in regulating insulin levels. They can reduce insulin resistance and decrease abnormal high levels of insulin in the blood. So that's a powerful chia seed. We go a little bit more into these and some of the ways we're gonna use them. But y'all know now this is gonna be like the breakfast piece. These two are going into the honey bun. So I'm trying to develop a honey bar, honey bun, whatever, using honey and the sourdough to create a healthy bar that people can munch on a daily basis. And not, hopefully not too expensive. Of course with the nuts it's gonna be a little, you know what I'm saying? But hey, I'm making this so I can break my fast. I'm trying to make it the last of the weekend. I'm trying to make something my kids gonna enjoy. So there's gonna be some cranberries in there. There's gonna be some nuts in there, the chia seeds, the raw chocolate, the honey. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to do it up. Alright, so my kids look at that and be like, I want some more of that. I want some more of that. So I can start cutting them off little squares and they can take to school. Boom. Get them started right. Get the breakfast. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna, you know, I'm gonna switch my breakfast program, but we already got them on a breakfast program. But as your kids start seeing you make changes, when they start seeing me doing black eyed peas in the mornings, black eyed peas and tomatoes, a little bit of miso soup, right, with some seaweed or some other vegetables in it. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna switch up their role, you know, and every now and then we'll break out and make the whole wheat waffles or whatever now, because I'm learning how to make that, you know, with the sourdough. I just got to do everything like plan it 12 hours before. You know what I'm saying? But the whole piece is, if you want to change around you and your surroundings, you first must change. You are the change that you've been waiting for. Stop waiting. Stop waiting for the miracle to happen. The miracle happened the day you was born, right? You know what I'm saying? You are what the world's been waiting for. You're high in your light. And I'm just saying, family, it's time for you to come up out of that. Take Tenguza Saba Challenge. Allow me to help you find or clarify what it is you're supposed to be doing. Because I'm telling you, family, listen, this is an incredible journey, right? I'm down to the last 2 days, right? I'm going to finish the day, right? Then tomorrow, this is a challenge, right? I'm understanding there's a sweat lodge going on tomorrow. And y'all know I'm just crazy enough to go up to the sweat lodge and get into that motherfucker. But you know what that means, right? That means somebody gonna have to carry me home, right? But I'm gonna be with my brothers, so it's gonna be all right, right? So I want to say thank you for tuning in. Those of you that are loyal watchers, man, yo, go on out, get you some miso soup. This one bag, see, usually I would pay like $7, $8 for this. This one bag has 83 servings, right? So you could do a whole Nguza Saba challenge, possibly just using this miso if you want it. You know what I'm saying? So I got 3 of them. I put one over my mom's house, so when I get hungry over there, I got it. I'm gonna stop by the store and get some more. But yeah, I'm about to crash right now. My energy starting to drop, right? But first, I have to go and check this sourdough, do some work on that, right? Produce this video, get it up, right? So, cause I love you, right? And I want the best for you. I want a long life. I want to be doing these 30 years from now, and we're looking at each other, right? And I'm talking about the health benefits of the jumping jack. He's an old man, right? You know, looking at the gray and be like, he already old. But y'all gotta understand, within this process, I was able to be reborn. I broke down my body. Now I'm gonna build it back up, right? I've been doing my exercises. I've been doing my breathing exercises. I've been doing my daily ritual as far as the daily toast. This is my ritual right here, right? I've been doing my cold showers. I've been taking notes on the proverb that I chose to work with this whole time, right? And I got some insight from it. I've been studying the folk tales on a regular basis, right? I've been keeping track of my lessons of the day, family. And the things that come out when I reflect are incredible. But hey, let me go, my mouth getting dry. You know, I got 2 more days, mouth dry. Alright? So this brother Tim, I'm saying, peace. And I pray that your day will be as beautiful as you are. Thank you for watching the video. I want you to subscribe. Click the bird right there, the fiery bird. And I also have a special video just for you, right there. And for those that want more information about Nyame Journey, go to our site. It should be right about there.